welcome back to Going Solo here on Music Free Gaming. Hope you're having a fabulous day. I'm back in my university and it's got a problem. The problem is you can see the sky and that's going to be a bit of an issue. So I think what I want to do is I want to put a roof on this building. It's nice, it's lovely, it's wonderful, and it's a bit drafty. So we're going to get in on this, and I'm not entirely sure how I want this to work. So we're going to be spending a lot of time, you and I, trying to figure out all of this stuff. So I guess we'll go ahead and get into it and see what fun things we can deal with. Okay, so you can see the front of the university, you can see the towers, and I think what I want to do is actually sort of build in a little bit of a wave into this, right? So I'm gonna have a sort of a bigger triangular arch type dealy-bob here, and maybe some smaller ones coming up this way, right here, and then a bigger one here, and then another smaller one here. Okay, that's kind of my first thought. Now I don't want them to get super ridiculously tall, right? So, because I don't want them to conflict with the towers. Okay, so I think what I want to do, 74 is the middle. Let me just mark that for a moment. And let's come out, this way. And I think I'm just going to figure out how tall I want this to be. Maybe okay, I'm going to be down here now. Yeah, I think that's as tall as I want the this part of the roof to be. So that'll be the top, and then I'm going to build off of the sides here and coming up there. So cool. So let's head back inside where I've got some scaffolding and get back up on the roof. Okay, so here's the magic of this roof. Now, I suppose I could actually measure this. Where am I at? 126 coming out here. So, and that is 155. So we're looking at about 30 blocks. So I think what I want to do is, I don't want this to go straight across. I think I want this to angle down. So by the time I get back here, it's roughly flat. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, see 30 blocks between these, and I need to come up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going to be about 6, but it's actually going to be a little bit shorter. So 4, 5. I'm going to just try building this out this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, 6 might be better. I'll build this out with 5 and then see where I'm at and how I want to handle the rest of this. 3, 4, 5, and just see if, you know, because I can bring parts of this up, I can bring it down, I can do lots of fun things. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Because basically, said I'm just going to create this nice little sort of, you know, kind of a tent, kind of a lean-to look almost. I think it's going to work out okay. Okay, so got the first angle going. I've got some extra blocks. I can remove those later, but I think that angle is going to be pretty okay. So now what I need to do is get the slope coming down this way. And I think I actually will just take it at a 45. I don't want it to be too steep. And if I start getting too shallow, I'm going to bring it way out here. Which, you know, could work. Totally could. But I guess I'll have to start laying it out and see what it's going to look like. Yeah, so that's going to give me at least a base angle. I think that kind of works. And then what I need to do is sort of fill in here and I guess make all of this work. I think this one's going to be flat back here, and Yeah, I may end up tearing out part of this, actually. But, right, so if I bring this down here, right? Okay, just take this out and bring this down like this. Now, this is going to run into the roof, and it's going to do it in a way that's not wonderful, but that should be mostly okay. Ow. It's also a little bit too far, perhaps. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I think this block needs to drop a little bit. And yeah, lots of weird little shaping is going to have to happen here. I am not good at doing these funky angles and stuff. So for those of you that are, and you're looking at this, it's like, dude, you're just doing this all sorts of sick and wrong. Yeah, you're probably right. No, I guess not. Fine. Fine. It's the problem with putting a bed in a room full of zombies is that for some reason they think you don't feel safe or something. And I feel totally safe because the zombie's absolutely gonna eat all of the villagers before it's gonna get to me, you know? It's fine. And I am more than happy to sacrifice the villagers to the zombie. You know? It's about the only way these guys ever learn economics, man. Yeah, take this back a little bit. Oh. Okay. Thunderstorms mean sleep. That's how this is going to work today. We are going to sleep away the rain because that's the way weather works. If you ever don't like the weather, just go to sleep, and when you wake up, the weather will be different. Yeah. So I think I've got a pretty good shape for these first 3 rows. This one, this one, and this one. And then, of course, the top row. So the only thing I have to work on now is these 2 rows and try to get them angled out towards the flatness over there. So that means I'm going to take out some of this. I'll be putting some of that back too, but for now I want to get at least some of this shape kind of sorted out and just kind of see how this is going. This is basically what this process has been, is it's just a lot of try it and then zip out and look at it, and then try it some more and zip out and look at it, and just kind of figure out where I want this shape to go. Like, I want that slab there. I think I'm going to bring in some more blocks this way, and yeah, see, that's not too bad. And then if I come over here and run some slabs this way, right? That's not too bad. Let me get myself out of the way. We'll take one more look at it. And again, I'm looking at this row. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay. I'll go with that. I'll go pick up some of those blocks I dropped, and we'll start on the next row. Yeah, so I've been shaping here a little bit here as we've been talking together on the stream, and I think this is going to work. I've got a couple of places like I might take that block out, but I think otherwise, I've got a fairly good layout here. Let's go and take those. I'm not actually, let's put that back. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. Is it perfect? No. And definitely somebody like Good Times with Scar or B-Dubs or Pearlescent Moon could probably rock this, but I can go with that. All right. We'll go ahead and mirror that on the other side, but I think this is going to be a good start. I just wanted to catch it. Is that too much to ask? Given my issues I've had with similar things in the past, I would say probably yes. Yes, it is too much to ask for me to actually catch blocks that I drop. It's just not going to happen. Okay, I think this is going to work. I've got both sides done now. All right, just coming across the top. Looks like that. And then coming around down here. So, all right, that'll work. And so now I'll want to fill in some stuff there. I need to clean out some blocks from underneath. But that's the first part of the roof. And actually, you know what I think I'll do? Just as I was playing with this, I think I'm looking like at the back here. I think I'm just going to go get 1.5 zillion quartz slabs and just use quartz slabs to roof this whole thing. I think that's going to do what I need it to do here. So I guess I need to go make sure I've got enough quartz slabs, but oh, that's quartz pillars. That's not going to work. So all right, so I need to go get some quartz and get to roofing. You know, this is one of those things I like about just the creative process in general. I had no idea what I wanted to do for the rest of the roof, okay? Not even the slightest idea. And as I was working on, getting the roof in place and all of that, I start to realize that, oh, hey, I like where this is going. And, oh, yeah, these slab things are going to work out okay. And I'll just go ahead and use slabs for the whole roof. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a lot of masons, so this might be a slow process. But it's enough to get started. But, yeah, I can't fly with quartz. Can't fly with rockets, though. Okay, I'll drop down here. So, anyway, as I was saying, creative process. Yeah, I had no idea what to do. But as I built this out, right? Because I'm just going to mark these out just so we can see them. But that's the end of my sort of this weird angle dealy-bob I'm building. And now that it's out, I really like this idea of bringing the quartz in. And yes, it's not the smooth quartz. I could cook up these blocks of quartz and make them smooth and all that stuff. But by leaving them plain, right, what it gives me is a little bit of pattern that matches kind of what's happening with the iron, right? Because the iron is sort of blocky. It gives me a little bit of something here that's, I don't know. I don't want to say it's necessarily different from what I'm doing. I mean, I haven't been using quartz so far in this build. Okay, but it does sort of lay out nicely here, right? As this comes out this way. And as I bring it all the way across, and it's going to be a really nice just top of this building. And if we come underneath, which I'm going to have to do because I have to go get some, go cut up some more slabs anyway and remove this iron. But coming in underneath, it gives a nice, just a nice solid look here. I'll clean up the iron underneath so this is all symmetrical. But all in all, I think that's going to work out okay. And then I can do some stuff with the roof. I can add lanterns. I can do any sort of lighting tricks and stuff, whatever it is I need to do. And I think this is going to work out really well. So I'm pretty happy with this. Okay, I've got half of the roof on. I've got the roof on the side where there's nothing because I figured that was the side that needed to be protected from rain and mobs and lightning and stuff. Not the side that has all of my villagers. No, those guys can be could be fine. But yeah, overall, I think this is going to work out pretty well. So I need to trim this out. But I'll deal with that in a little bit. But I think this is going to be okay. My next step, go trade some more with villagers because I am running out of quartz. And, oh, that process is just taking way too long. I think I've got more quartz stuffed in chests and stuff elsewhere, so... Oops, let's trade first and unlock so I can hopefully get them and then get them to unlock again. And then I'll go see what I've got in the way of blocks elsewhere, right? Because that's sort of the idea, right? Let's give me all the blocks. Yeah, this is looking really cool with the ceiling on. I have to do some more on the inside for the design, but oh, this is looking nice. So let's hop back up here and whoa, okay. No, seriously, let's hop up here and finish the roof. All right, so here's a look at the roof from above. I finally managed to get enough quartz to get the building covered. Now I still need to come in here, right? I need to come around the front and do some work on this. I'm going to put in some sort of glass mosaic or something in here to make that look prettier. That iron will come out. But you come inside now with the roof, and this is looking a lot better. Okay, maybe not the big piles of dirt, but the whole building inside is looking a lot better. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, stained glass are definitely going to be something to throw in here. Maybe some blue or teal, something like that. But yeah, this is all looking pretty good back here. Yeah, said I just need to come in here and clean up some iron, but all in all, this is looking pretty nice. Yep, I have to move some lighting and stuff around, but oh yeah. See, this is working. It keeps that modern feel without looking ridiculously out of place, right? And then I can just come in here. I think, right? This will. Oops, nope. This is a 2 block, which I handle differently. But yeah, I think this will work. And yeah, the some red and teal, yeah, would definitely match the front door. So yeah, that's gonna be something to play with, but probably not today. So let me go see if I've got a little more of this these leaves here. Oh, actually, I've got them right here in my inventory. Awesome. Yeah, so I can just throw that in there. Run some iron across this way. Yeah. Since that's kind of how I've been doing these. And yeah, this is good. So I've got a map room to figure out. I've got the lab to put in place. I've got, oh, it's dim, but it's not too dark, so that's great. Right, but cool. So yeah, I've got lots of interiors. I've got definitely lots of work, and yeah, whatever I'm going to do here. So stained glass and lights and all sorts of good stuff will definitely be a thing that happens in there. I actually have an idea that I might play with, but I'll have to see, get it all sorted out. But and then of course the glow from the magma blocks is kind of fun. Right, so yeah, that's about the time I've got today. That roof took forever. Seriously, took forever. But overall, I think it's looking pretty good. I mean, you can kind of see, you know, the roof. It keeps the modern look. It keeps everything together without being too overpowering. So, yeah, I like it. I've got a lot of interior work to do, but I think we're going to be good. So, I will be back here probably next week. So, keep an eye on that. Like this video and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. YouTube is pretty good about letting you know when videos come out if you sub and hit the bell. So until then, be excellent to each other. And this is Music Free Gaming signing off.